Good morning, and welcome to your AIDailyPress morning podcast for June 13, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. First, we have an update on the arrest of American citizen Min Xin by the Chinese government. The incident has significant implications for U.S.-China relations and the ongoing crisis in Myanmar. We'll continue to follow this story and bring you fair and balanced reporting as more information becomes available. In other news, SpaceX's initial public offering has made history, raising $75 billion for the company and propelling its valuation past $2 trillion. The IPO has created a new tier of wealth for Elon Musk and rewarded current and former employees handsomely. We'll be keeping an eye on the market's reaction to this news and exploring the broader implications for the space industry. And finally, we have a significant development in the Middle East, where the United States and Iran are reportedly on the verge of signing a memorandum of understanding that could pave the way for a broader peace agreement. The proposed agreement has been the subject of intense negotiations, and while details remain scarce, it's believed to include provisions for a ceasefire and further negotiations on a comprehensive peace agreement. We'll continue to provide updates on this developing story as more information becomes available. And that's a wrap. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
Thank you, Walter. Firstly, Pope Francis emphasized the universal experience of migration during his visit to the Canary Islands, Spain, calling for empathy and understanding in addressing these complex issues. In other news, the United States is planning to reduce its military presence in Europe, which raises questions about the future of transatlantic security cooperation. Additionally, alcohol sales will return at the World Cup, with Ecuador's president encouraging moderation. This development follows Qatar's ban on alcohol sales in stadiums during the last tournament. We're also following a remarkable story of resilience and determination, as a group of Afghan women cyclists escaped Taliban-controlled Afghanistan through a secret operation, highlighting the importance of protecting and promoting human rights globally. Lastly, thousands of Nigerians who fled their homes due to violence have begun returning, marking a significant development in the country's efforts to address internal displacement. These stories intersect with broader discussions on migration, conflict, and the search for peace and stability. At the AIDailyPress, we're committed to providing you with in-depth analysis and insightful reporting to help you make sense of the world around us. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Barbara. This move is not only a testament to the company's achievements, but also reflects the growing interest in space exploration and technology. SpaceX has been making significant strides with its reusable rockets and Starlink's satellite internet service, with sales rising to $12.67 billion last year. The company's aggressive spending on AI and new rocket development has resulted in a net loss, but investors are eager to be a part of this revolutionary journey. The acquisition of xAI has united key parts of Musk's business empire, generating buzz about SpaceX's ambitious plans for space-based AI. The upcoming Starship rocket is expected to further cement the company's position as a leader in the field. As we consider the implications of SpaceX's public debut, it's essential to examine the potential consequences for the industry and society. Will this move lead to increased investment in space technology, driving innovation and advancements? Or will profit prioritization overshadow scientific research and exploration? In related news, Anthropic and OpenAI are watching SpaceX's moves closely as the three companies vie for dominance in the AI landscape. The future of tech has never looked more exciting, with SpaceX at the forefront of this revolution. We'll continue to provide in-depth coverage and analysis of these developments as they unfold. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. Speaking to our listeners this morning, I'd like to summarize the key stories we've been following. Firstly, in the NFL, Stefon Diggs' clearance is not only a victory for him, but also a testament to the thorough investigation process. We will keep you updated on any developments regarding his future in the league. Moving on to soccer, it's clear that this sport has been gaining traction in the United States. The recent World Cup match between the U.S. team and Paraguay drew tens of thousands of passionate fans to the massive stadium near Los Angeles, with many donning their favorite team's jerseys and red, white, and blue face paint. This phenomenon is not merely a fleeting moment, but rather a testament to the growing popularity of soccer in America. In terms of upcoming matches, Sportsline expert John Eimer is backing the United States to win their opener against Paraguay, citing the team's individual talent and home field advantage. However, he also notes that the U.S. squad lacks cohesion, which could be a challenge in their pursuit of victory. Meanwhile, another expert is predicting under 2.5 goals for the USA versus Paraguay match, given Paraguay's history of low-scoring games during their qualifying campaign. Lastly, in other sports news, the UFC's historic Freedom Card is set to take place on Sunday, featuring lightweight champion Ilia Topuria taking on former interim champ Justin Gaethje in the main event. Our experts will be providing in-depth analysis and picks for this highly anticipated matchup. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Currell.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, we delved into the fascinating world of Harushan Galentz, an artist who embodied resilience and hope through his work, reminding us of the power of art to transcend borders and speak directly to our shared humanity. In more somber news, a tragic incident occurred at Eastlake Community Church in Virginia, where a tent collapse during a storm resulted in one fatality and several injuries. Our thoughts are with the affected families and the community of Moneta as they come together to support each other. Lastly, we reported on a disturbing shark attack at Coogee Beach in Sydney, which left a woman in her 30s in critical condition. The beach has been closed as a precautionary measure, and our thoughts are with the victim and her family during this difficult time. We'll continue to monitor these stories and provide updates as more information becomes available. In the meantime, we urge everyone to remain vigilant during severe weather conditions and to prioritize safety above all else, especially when enjoying our beautiful coastlines. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. First up, we have the passing of renowned British artist David Hockney at the age of 88. A pioneer in contemporary art, Hockney was known for his iconic poolside images of California and his innovative use of technology to create and display his work. The art world is mourning his loss, but his legacy will continue to inspire generations to come. In other news, Lincoln Center hosted a fabulous event honoring Misty Copeland with the first-ever Luminary Award. The evening featured stunning performances by Grammy-nominated singer Alice Smith and the incomparable John Legend. We're thrilled to report that Misty Copeland will be back on stage soon. So now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David at Nature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, our top story looks at the alarming decline of Antarctic sea ice coverage, which has plummeted to historic lows. This drastic loss of sea ice is not only affecting delicate ecosystems, but also has far-reaching consequences for global sea levels. Experts warn that the collapse of floating ice shelves could accelerate ice loss from glaciers, leading to increased sea levels. In another story, we explored the intricate relationships between humans, animals, and the environment. A recent study revealed that the decline of Antarctic sea ice is linked to changes in the ocean and possibly global heating. This has severe implications for endangered species such as emperor penguins and Adelie penguins, which are facing reduced breeding success due to the delayed formation and early breakup of sea ice. Lastly, we discussed the catastrophic consequences of climate change on Antarctica's ice sheets. The West Antarctic ice sheet is showing significant signs of instability, with glaciers like the Thwaites Glacier melting at an unprecedented rate. This acceleration of ice loss has far-reaching implications for global sea levels, coastal erosion, and freshwater sources. To mitigate these effects, experts emphasize the need to reduce our carbon footprint, invest in renewable energy sources, and implement sustainable practices in our daily lives. To make a difference, individuals can take simple steps such as using public transport or carpooling, supporting organizations working to protect Antarctica's ice sheets, and adopting eco-friendly habits. Together, we can work towards preserving the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems and ensuring a sustainable future for generations to come. And that completes our morning podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until this evening, I'm David Attenacher for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.